Hi everybody, it's not long now, it's only about 8 days to go. Just trying out my winter clothes. As you see, I've all set up, nice and warm. Layers, that's what it all about is. Good gloves, gloves that you can have fingers or with fingers or without fingers, and a good coat. I'm going to show you some more clothes, well, I'm not going to strip off, I wouldn't be that nasty to you, but I will be showing you other clothing that I might be taking to Iceland and Norway with me on the Northern Lights tour. But anyway, welcome. This is, I thought, an easy way to show you what's going to be in my bag while I'm packing, what I think I'll need or what I don't think I'll need, or even maybe something that I do need and I've forgotten and you tell me. But anyway, the first thing to do is change this coat. Okay. Yeah, well, I just thought I'd put another one on. This is a really good jacket as well. It's nice and warm, but it's really light. It's the sort of thing that you can pack down in your bag, and that's really good. Sunglasses, I'm not trying to look cool, but really, you do need them, because if that sun is bright, you're going to need them. Okay, well, let's try and get in some normal clothes, okay? See you soon. Okay, back again. All right then. So I thought I'd just do a quick video. It won't take so long to fix, I don't think. What I wanted to talk about was the stuff I was going to take, like the camera gear and everything, so you have a general idea. I've got two cameras actually. I'm just using one that I'm filming this in. That's a Sony A7 II, which... Okay, this is the bag I take. This is my camera bag, basically. It's a rucksack, so I can carry it on my back. It's great for the, when I'm going around the airport and everything. Get some extra jackets in here or something like that. All my camera gear is actually... it's in the back, so it's quite good. It can be carried around, and then I'll have all that. But of course, I mean, when I go out in the daytime, I could have this in the bus maybe, or if I know what kind of photography I'm going to do that day, I just take the lenses that I want to. And just put this on the floor and open it up. I wanted to show you this bag as well. This bag here is a little day pack. It's a lot more comfortable. What I use this for is usually I can fit two lenses in here maybe, some water, maybe a coat or some gloves or something. And that's quite good. I usually have this with me in the daytime. If I'm just going out for a walk, a photo walk or something, it's a little bit lighter. So I don't have to take all my lenses and lights and things like that. But let me show you some of the things that I'll be taking with me. Of course, important is my camera. I have two cameras at the moment. One that I'm filming with now, which is a Sony A7 II. Very nice camera. And this is, let me say, my baby, pride and joy. This is a A7R2, 48 megapixel, full frame. Okay, we'll get into this all about the full frame and APS and everything later, but it's a full frame camera. Of course, you can remove the lenses, which we'll have to do if we're going to do manual photography. Let me just put that over there a minute. I want to show you some of the lenses I have for it. This lens here, now this is the lens I was talking to you about a wide angle lens. Basically, this is a 16mm to 35mm. If you think, what I'm actually got on my camera now is a 35, and that's what I'm taking the photograph of the movie on at the moment. So it's quite a wide angle. The 16 is even more. So if you think of what it means by wide angle, is from the when you're looking out of the camera, it's the spread. It's the spread you get. So the wider the angle, the more you'll get in. Okay, so when you're doing landscape, if we're doing night photography, this would be ideal. You really do need that wide spread so you can get the landscape. Okay, something I wanted to show you that I have on all my lenses. Some people say you shouldn't, some people say you do. What this is a removable filter. It's a completely see-through filter. It's this one is a UV filter, so it stops a lot of the UV rays from the sun. But this is actually made of ceramic. This one is, so it doesn't break. But what that actually does, it protects the lens. It protects your lens, the glass on your lens. Now people say you spend a lot of money. You're paying $1,200 for a lens, and then you're putting another piece of glass or plastic in front of it. Yeah, because you want to protect it. I don't think it makes a difference to the actual picture. If it does, okay, take it off at that time, take the picture and then put it back on. But protect your lenses. It's really worth it, believe me, because if you scratch the lens, you know, that's gone really. Anyway, so that is a wide angle lens, okay? This is another wide angle lens I have. This is a 14mm, okay? And you can see, it's almost like a fisheye, this one. And that will give me a nice wide angle. What this is different with this one is, it only costs, well, that one was about $1,200. This was about $260. And the good thing about this one was, it's a manual lens. And meaning by manual lens, it doesn't automatically focus. Like the camera I have now and the lens I have now, if I move my hand forward, it'd be out of focus, but then it will focus in automatically, okay? Move it back and it'll focus automatically. With this one, it doesn't. I do the focusing. Now you think, well, that's not very good if something moves. But usually when you're using this lens, you're not moving at all, or the subject isn't moving. And that will be still, hopefully, it'll be still, and then you can use the focus, perfect, you take your picture, okay? This is a 2.8, so you've got that nice aperture, so it opens nice and wide. I don't know if you can actually see it in this one. Might be able to. Let's have a look if you can. Sometimes you can see the back of it. Yeah, let me see. Let's see if it'll focus. I don't know if you can see that. That'd be interesting to see. And that is your aperture ring. So when it's very small, it's about f/22, and when it's very wide, it's about f/2.8. Okay, that's how you allow all the light to get in. And when you're doing a long exposure at night, you want that light to come in. Okay, so that's another wide angle. Now, I said about the 55 on there. Another one I have is this one here. This is the big boy. Whoops. This one here is a 70mm to 200mm. So that's a zoom lens. Okay, so I'm going from 70 to 200. It's quite a stop. It's a beautiful lens. It really is. It's a f4. The aperture is f4 on it, so it's a very nice lens. But I will use this, for example, when we're on the boat, if there's some wildlife or whales or birds or seals or something, I hopefully be able to pick it up with that, so I'll be able to get nice and close. Okay. So we have that one as well. So they are basically the lenses I'm taking with me. They're not too many, but they do their job. As I said, I have the ones that are the wide angle. I have the prime lens, which is the 55, which I use in towns and everything. But I get away with this one, the 7200. I mean, you just have to be back a little bit. People sort of say, well, 55, it's no zoom. Use your legs as a zoom, you know, get closer to the person or further away from the person, okay? Back in there so I don't knock that over. Another important thing I should talk to you about is batteries. I carry a lot of batteries with me. I would say I've got one up here at the moment just charging. Put that in there now. I have, I think it's about 7 batteries all told. I buy them because it's the worst thing out. You run out of power. I mean, you're halfway through the day, or you're near the end of the day, or you're going to go and take some shots of the Northern Lights and you haven't got any batteries. So bring some batteries, guys, it's really worth it, so you can charge them up. I have these little bags here, I think it's in this one here. I keep my things here. This is my thing for recharging the batteries. It takes it into the mains. I can just plug that into the mains and charge them overnight or something. I can even put a thing for a car, cigarette lighter. So I'll have that with me every day. So I mean, I'd be charging my batteries as soon as they run out. When I get the opportunity, you charge them. You don't want to have no power. That would be terrible. It really would. This here, this is something that's worth bringing. This is a remote. This is a cable remote. You just plug it into the side of the camera, and basically you don't have to touch the camera and you can release the shutter. That is good. And I'll tell you why, is because when you're doing long exposure, that is when you don't want to touch it, you want it very still. And when it's very still, you can just touch it like that and it will take it. So you're not moving the camera at all. Okay, so that's worth having. That's a little remote. Of course, cards, SD cards. This is another very important thing, space to take your photographs. Get good quality, guys. I will be bringing some with me so you can buy them if necessary. I haven't got that many, just in case you lose them or they break or something like that. I've got some 16 gigabyte and 32 gigabyte. I think the 32 gigabyte costs about $50 if I'm not mistaken, something like that anyway. So back up your work. I have a hard disk, external hard disk I use all the time. I back up my work onto my laptop every evening. I change my SD cards as well. So if we're going to take a shoot of something and then we're going to take something else, I might change the SD cards to back them up. I have an iPad as well as this little thing here. So if we're out, I can always put the SD card in there and load them up to my iPad. I think this has 128 gigabyte. I think it's the iPad Pro, so it might have a little bit more. So I can do that, or in the evening put them into my laptop and put it into the external hard disk. If you don't have an external hard drive and that, I do have room on mine, so you can back it up on mine if you necessarily, if it's necessary. Editing, I'll be able to teach you all about the editing. We will do that. Basically, another idea I had was that maybe we could make a movie every day, or a blog, I shouldn't say a movie, but maybe a blog, a video blog. We can take some footage and that. I don't mind doing this, guys, as long as you help me. We can do it together. I think it would be fun. We can put it onto WeChat or YouTube. I'm not sure if they can get YouTube in China, so maybe we can put it onto WeChat so friends and loved ones can see where you are. That would be fun. So I think that's mostly the kit. You've seen my coat and everything. Most of the kit, I think I've done that. I can't think of anything else in there. Yeah, I could talk quickly about this. It's not air conditioning. This is a good, I can say, a good habit you could get into. And that is, before you change your lens, just blow around it. And the reason for this is, you can get a lot of dust and dirt around this ring here, and then when you open it, it will come in through the static electricity or something. So it's good to be very, very careful, and be careful where you change this. Don't do what I used to do. I used to blow it all, because you get spittle and wet and that, and it takes a lot to get it off. So, but that's it really. I can't think of anything else. Yeah, maybe straps. This is good to have. This is a great design. This is called Peak Design, this company that does this. And their stuff, it's got all these like little clips around things here. And they're great straps, because they take them on and off really easily. I'll have to get them over my head. But the good thing about this, you can make it shorter and longer very, very easily. It's just very versatile, very easy, and you can take them off if you don't want them. Nice and easily. I use this wrist strap. I'm really happy with a wrist strap. And the reason is because I like carrying my camera around with me all the time, and if I drop it or catch it, it's no problem. As well, I have these clips on, so I can put the strap on if I want. So that's good. Can't think of anything else really. No, I think that is it really. Caps and all that, I just try and use them all the time just to keep the camera clean. This is one thing we're going to have to really think about when we're there, is trying to keep the camera clean, especially waterproof and everything. I'm going to devise, a lot of people say, well, don't you have bags for your special bags for your camera so they don't get wet if it's raining and everything? Yeah, you just use a plastic bag, and I'll be bringing some with me, so I'll show you how we do it, so that's really good. But guys, I think that's about it really. I think I've told you most things. We are meeting up on Monday. It's a week tomorrow, isn't it? Wow. Oh, it's going to be so much fun, so much fun. I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to have a lot of fun. And basically, as I said, that the concept is that we help each other, we teach each other. I don't know maybe as much as you know about something. We can be creative together. One quick thing I was talking about was I have not booked us on any extreme sports like snowmobiles, husky dogs, glacier walking, bridge jumping, anything like that. The reason is because I'm not sure who can and who can't. I can't really hike too far. And other people might not be able to either. But what I thought we could do is, if people want to do these activities, on the last day up in Norway we can, as well as when we go to Tromsø as well, I think. But in Iceland as well, we can always work it out that you can do it, and the other guys, we're doing some other photography or something. But we'll fix it, we will. The idea is we'll be relaxed. We're there to get some good photographs, and it was a life experience. So, what else can I say? I could show you some more pictures maybe. Okay, but see you next Monday. Okay, take care. Bye.